What up? Welcome back to Cool Kid TCG. Have a matchup today. Again, showcases some starter deck, some new ones. A blue Buggy versus purple black Luffy. I'm going to mull this hand. We lost the dice roll. We are going second. And yeah, the new purple black Luffy seems very good. It's got some good support. The Robin, that's a 2K that lets it ramp essentially, and then the new Luffy, the 6 cost that can make him a 7K leader. So those are kind of the cards to worry about. But ultimately, I think I've struggled against purple black Luffy in the past when they run the decks I run against them, when they run more of the black portion of it, which is like the Sanji that pops things and cost reduction and stuff like that. But the Kraken Mihawk could really take that away. So he taps 1 for a Lost Searcher. By the way, play my good friend Tonka. He taps 1 for a Lost Searcher. Search top 4 for a Straw Hat or Heart Pirate with a cost of 2 or higher. He's going to grab the Frankie blocker and pass. So we go to our 2 Dawn turn. We are going to tap 1 for a Cross Guild Search event. Search top 4 for a Cross Guild. And we are going to grab an Alvida. And then we are going to tap 1 for the Galdina we have in our hand, search top 4, and we are going to be able to add, we already have a Mihawk, so don't want to add that. Could probably add the Croc. Gonna add the Croc just for insurance, but ultimately that search wasn't the best. I was hoping for something we could play off of it. The Croc's still good, but I think the idea is we're gonna play Croc and Mihawk next. We don't have a good target as of... Actually, we do have it. Daz Bones. We could Croc and Daz Bones. So he taps 3 for the new Robin, which synergizes really well with leader effect. The Robin is return 2 Dawn and get 1 back active, and then it allows him to use leader ability to get 1 back rest and 1 back active. So essentially ramping 1. Very good card. Also, it's a 2K. Also, it's Nico Robin. Like, what more can we say? He swings 7 life, and we take, and then we also swing 5 life. He gives us counter. We tap 4 for the Alvida. Draw 3, trash 2, so we pitch one of the 2 Pilafs we just drew, and going to pitch a Croc and Mihawk because we already have 1 in hand, and we're going to pass. So the next turn we're going to Croc and Mihawk, and then we're going to have protection from anything that's going to be popping, but he's at 6 Dawn right now. He could play the new SR Luffy. He taps 5 to God Thread my Alvida, so this is one of the turns we don't have protection for the Alvida. God Thread KOs a 5 cost or less and allows him to ramp an active Dawn. He's going to put a Dawn on Robin and swing 5 life. I will give him a 1K, and then now he's going to swing 5 life. We'll take, trigger, draw 2, and we drew into a 2K as well as a 10 cost Buggy. So our hand's starting to come together. We did get a little bit of a setback. He taps 1 for another law and adds a Soba Mass 2K. Did get a little bit of a setback with that popping of the Alvida. But yeah, we should be in business now. We're gonna leader effect, tap 5, pitch 1 of the Pilafs, Croc and Mihawk, first draw 2, trash 1, drew 2 Alvidas, we're gonna pitch 1 of the Alvidas, and then we're gonna use that to play 1 of the Alvidas, draw 3, trash 2, we draw 2 Croc and Mihawks, only gonna need 1, so we're going to pitch. I'm thinking about it a little bit because I pitched 3 of them, so we really have to hope that 1 sticks on board, but I just have a feeling it will. So I'm going to swing. Thinking about whether to swing into the Robin, ultimately decide that's a little bit of bait. I don't care if he puts more Dawn on a swing on. I'm going to swing 6 life and we get the 2K. So now the next turn, we could... I don't think we have promo Buggy yet, but we could Croc into something. Actually, I think we might have promo. We could promo Buggy into Mihawk. That would be the ideal play. That's going to stop 3s and 4s from attacking. However, he does have access to cost addition by putting a Dawn on Luffy, which he just did. All Straw Hats, I believe, gain an extra 1 cost. He's Dawning up on Law and swinging 5 life. We'll give him the Croc. Does it again. Thinking about what to pitch. Or whether to take these. I'm ultimately going to decide to probably counter out of all these attacks and take 1. Thinking about whether I want to pitch that Croc. I kind of don't want to pitch it just to keep, but I think I'm going to. We pitch 1. Now he swings 5 life again. We'll give him a 2K, and then he's going to swing 7 life. We'll take this 1, no trigger. So now we go to our 8 Dawn turn. We're gonna the idea here is promo Buggy into Mihawk. You know what to do. We're gonna swing into one of the Galdinos into the Law. I could swing into the other Law. I could swing into the Robin, but ultimately, I kind of like him putting Dawn. I mean, he said his hand was cooked, but I like the idea of him putting Dawn on there. I'll let him do that. We tap 1 for a Galdino Searcher. We're able to grab Emoji. We swing 5 life. He takes. We're gonna swing 7 life. He takes again. And now we're just going to hard cast the promo Buggy into the Mihawk, draw 2, trash 1. We'll pitch the other promo Buggy, and we'll pass. So we leave the Alvida standing. We did rest the Croc and Mihawk. Worst case scenario, we give the Mihawk blocker for that. He goes to 10 Dawn. And we have 2 Buggies in hand. If our board state stays exactly how it is, we could Buggy twice. If he decides to play the Gear 5 Luffy, he's probably going to be able to KO that Croc and Mihawk if he wants to. But in that case, we have a 4 cost. We can establish a blocker and then Buggy it away. He decides to tap 4 for a Zorojuro. Search top 5 for a Straw Hat. He still has 6 Dawn standing. He's digging for that new SR Luffy. And he says he's not going to find it. But he does grab a Gum Gum Giant. So that's a dangerous card. He has 6 Dawn standing. We don't have to worry about the Gear 5 Luffy this turn. And his Nico Robin can't attack, even if he puts a Dawn on it to buff it up 1 cost. It would be a 4 cost, still in range of the promo Buggy, shutting things off. So he's going, he has 6 Dawn. He's setting 1 aside. I'm guessing that's for the Gum Gum Giant. He goes to put Law on Law and swing 5 life. We're just going to turn that Mihawk sideways. He's going to attempt to swing 5, but I remind him, hey, promo Buggy shuts off that Robin from attacking. He still has 3 Dawn standing. But 2 on one side and 1 on the other. So he could swing 8. If he swings into the Mihawk, we're going to give him a 2k. He swings 7, but if he swings into life, we're just going to take. Now he passes. We have 3 Buggies in hand. The idea here is I should swing that Galdino into the Law. That's what I should do, but I don't. I swing 5 life with the Alvida. Then we're going to leader ability, give me counter. I'm going to Buggy away his Zorojuro. And then I'm going to leader effect again. This is where I should have swung that Galdino. I'm going to swing 7 life. He's reading the promo Buggy. He's going to Gum Gum Giant, return 2 Dawn, pitch a card, draw 2. I'm going to swing 5 life. He gives counter with a 2k, and now we're going to leader effect again to play another Buggy. And here's where I make a decision. I pitch a Buggy to play the Buggy at 3 in hand. I was like, let me keep my hand full of 2ks. I'm at 0 life. What are the chances he has a Gear 5 Luffy? I feel like I could just go on to win. But I should have kept that in case he plays the Gear 5 Luffy, because that could come in, like, yeah. My hand is all 2Ks. It's 4 cards and it's 4 2Ks. He's reading the Buggy. He taps 10 for a Gear 5 Luffy, so he has to return that Robin he has to the bottom. He uses leader effect to get one rested, one active. Uses effective Gear 5 Luffy to rest the Dawn to ramp and active. Now he's going to swing 6 life. I'll give him a 2k. I have 5 cards in hand. They're all 2ks. He swings 5 life. Now he takes his secondary turn, which is an effective Gear 5 Luffy. He goes to 5 Dawn, but he's able to rest 1 Dawn, which I believe he'll do right now. Rest the Dawn to ramp and active. So he's at 6 total Dawn, 5 active. If he decides to put it all on... Oh, we have 1 life. If he decides to put it all on Luffy, on leader Luffy and swing, we could maybe counter out, but we probably just take a hit, and then we also have the Mihawk blocker we could just block. Depends on how he's going to play this. He's going to tap 3 for a Nico Robin to ramp again, so he returns 2 Dawn, but leader effect, he gets to get 1 active, 1 rested, and then Robin ramps him 1. So now he's at 7 total Dawn. He swings 6 life. We'll give him a 2k. Now he has 3 standing Dawn. He's going to swing 12 into the 7. I'm thinking about whether to let this die or not. I could block with the Mihawk just for some KO protection. I'm leaving myself a little bit vulnerable because now he can KO things, but he only has 3 Dawn, so I'm guessing he can't KO anything with 3 Dawn. And then he taps 3 for a Soba Mask blocker. He's able to cheat it out for 3 rather than 6 because he's at 2 or less Dawn than me. So now he has no Dawn standing. He has 4 cards in hand. I'm thinking about the best way to do this. If I had the Gear 5 Luffy, or excuse me, the Buggy, I could Gear 5 that away. Probably just go on to win the game. But I'm going to swing 9 life. He takes. Now I'm going to swing 12 life. He takes. And now we can swing 12, 13 for game. So he gives us that. He has 6 cards in hand. If I swing 13, like 6, I think he's 6. It could be 7. I think it's 6. The max he can counter out of is like 17. I'm going to swing 13. I'm just going to bet that he doesn't have all 2Ks. And he's got, I think he only has 1 2K in hand. So we're able to get the dub here. Unfortunate for my friend that he didn't get to see the new SR Luffy, the one that makes his leader 7,000 power for the turn on play and when attacking. He did dig deep for it. I mean, I think he searched 3 times, might have searched twice. So unfortunate for him, he didn't get to draw that. But we were able to execute our game plan pretty good. The only decision point I think I would take back on my point is pitching the last Buggy to keep my hand full of 2Ks. I should have kept that and anticipated that he would Gear 5. If I Gear 5 that away, I think it's like we for sure win. Like no, the situation we ended up getting, we were in a strong situation. We swung 13 for game, but like if he counters out of that, we're dead. So are we dead? Yeah, at that point we have like 5 2Ks in hand. Yeah, I think we're probably dead. But yeah, anyways, I think we had a good showcase. I think it would have been a stronger play, a better play to keep the Buggy in hand and Buggy that Gear 5 away. And then from there, just go on to kind of probably cruise from there. But thanks for tuning in, guys. Really appreciate you. Let me know in the comments anything else I could do today for me, and see you next time.